Sega.
Yeah, nice work. As always. Welcome back, folks, to the final game for our Mega Mania Marathon, Mega Man 6. I am the Crazy Even, and here with me, once again, Flame and Mia. Hello.
Hi.
I'm proud of you for not doing that stupid fucking voice this time.
Thank you.
Not you.
Mania.
I wasn't up for it this time. So yeah, Mega Man 6 is the last game released on the NES in the Mega Man series. And it's a weird one. It was published by Nintendo, first off, and only released in Japan and here in the States. The Europeans, those dirty Europeans didn't get this until, like, more than a decade after the game was released.
Or we could just buy it on eBay.
Well, true, and emulation exists, but still, we had it first, so ha 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 ha.
Fuck you. Anyway, this is the best Robot Master.
Oh, I can't imagine why.
Yeah, we're going to be putting out the Flame 2016.
Nah, see, the thing with the put out the flame thing is it didn't work in 2014, didn't work in 2015, it's not gonna fucking work now.
Wouldn't this technically be put out the Flame 1993?
Yeah, before I was born, good job there.
I wish.
So it was pretty much useless. So, Mia recorded the footage, lovely footage that you're seeing here today. It's also a no-hit run for anyone who's been clamoring for that. And yeah, it's pretty good so far. But I'll have to keep my eye on this.
Yeah, we haven't been triggered just yet, although you do have this habit of just stopping, assessing the situation, then going, which slows the whole thing down. It's because you're saving a state, I know it is. Nice try hiding that.
So, yeah, Flame Man stage, I like this stage. It's a good start. This is the first one that I went to as well, but I mean, that's pretty much how you should do Mega Man 6. Obviously, go to Flame Man stage first. And I really like the mechanic of how, like, with these fire things, that the fire goes into the oil, and yes, that's oil. I know it looks purple, but it's oil. Then it catches on fire and becomes a hazard. I think that's a cool mechanic.
I kind of like this stage in general. Like, it might not be the most visually impressive, but I like that particular mechanic that you mentioned, and like them things can fuck off. But like, you know, it's just as an opening level, it's a pretty good way of getting you into the game, I think.
I like the music in this stage. It's one of my favorite 8-bit Mega Man tunes.
Yeah, it's a good theme.
I just love when it goes into that kind of Arabian sounding thing, and you know, it's total stereotype, but I like it.
Yeah, it's thematically appropriate at the very least, isn't it?
Yeah, I do like how he has like a turban and oil and stuff, just like, you know. Insert racist comment here.
They certainly knew exactly what they were doing back then. Like, pretty much anything went, honestly. Like, even if they were on Nintendo and Nintendo had, like, heavy censorship policies back there, still managed to slip these things in.
To give this game some credit, though, it wasn't the people at Capcom who made these racist stereotypes. It was North American kids, because just like before, they had kids design the Robot Masters, but this time they were from North America as opposed to Japan. So
technically only 2 of them, and this isn't one of them. So that just kind of proves your statement a bit wrong. Yeah, Nightman and Windman were the ones designed by the North American people. From a Nintendo Power Contest as well, which, God, I love that magazine so much.
Yeah, we never had it over it.
But it's dead.
Sorry, Flame, you died. You can't help us anymore.
I'll be back later, fam.
Shit.
Spoiler.
Did his likes die with him?
If you got, I think that's meant to be Flame Blast, but I like to mention it's Fire Blast because Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a powerful move. And we also got the Rush Power Adapter, and a big difference for Rush's abilities here and the other games is that, well, first off, aesthetically, you and Rush kind of combine like some sort of friggin' Dragon Ball Z or Steven Universe fusion thing. And I gotta say, Rush's abilities in here, or even if there's only 2 of them this time, are probably the best in the series.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
they are
really
so
like the
cool.
rush adapters in this game because it just gives you that little bit more control over where you're going. I find, like particularly the flight one.
Yes, basically most of the time you'll see me a lot with the flight one just boosting around. It's just great fun to just... They give you so much flight time and it recharges so fast, it's almost OP. In fact, it probably is OP.
The only problem is that with these abilities, you can't slide around, which, to be honest, if they had that ability, I'd probably be infinitely OP, but I guess that's understandable.
It's understandable just because, you know, you gotta have some reason to use normal Mega Man.
Yeah.
I'm liking how long it took you to decide to give up and just slide under that enemy. By the way,
Yeah, see, the thing is, while you are doing it, no hit run Mia, we will always still find ways to make fun of your footage.
At least I don't get hit. Flame, even.
yeah, but you take too fucking long.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called
It's called sucking.
slow and steady wins the race, fam.
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Oh, it's a
But-
Splatoon!
But going back to the power adapter, or the rush abilities, the only problem is that switching between them and like your regular thing, or switching between those two in general, is takes a while, because like even
can
with like a
skip it.
button. Yeah, I mean you can skip it, but it still starts the sequence no matter what, so it's still annoyance.
I never
they-
found that to be a major issue for me. I just sort of just went like, whatever. It takes time to use the rush abilities in the other games as well, because he has to like pop down and, you know, get into position and stuff. So
It's still irritating.
Yeah, I think that is it flows a bit better in the previous series than it does
yeah, I'll give
here.
it that. But still, also more Splatoon.
Also, touching on Blizzard Man stage, I think I've said in the past I don't particularly like ice levels or ice physics, but I do like this level. I like the design and the enemies, especially the walruses.
And it's pretty short too.
Yeah.
He's meant to be representing Canada. And
Oh.
Flame Man obviously is Saudi Arabia.
Oh, of course. I'm surprised there's no maple syrup or maple leaves here then. How unfortunate.
Let's go full hog with a stereotype. Why not?
Yes. If the game can do it, why can't we? I also love Blizzard Man. He is adorable.
He is.
He's kind of going around, skiing around in his little skis.
You don't know how difficult it is to avoid those ice stars though sometimes.
Well, it's clear where they're all going.
Not always.
Maybe you're just bad at it.
I didn't get hit though, fam.
Yeah, but you also have thousands of resets in the file that I saw and you can't hide from me.
Yeah, what was the value of those resets again?
It was over 2,000. We got Batak.
And this, I mean, I'll say the weapons in here are much better than the ones in Mega Man 5. They're also a lot more practical than
Yes.
the previous weapons. I don't particularly care for the Blizzard attack, though. It just
No,
seems
it's
too scattershot.
situational.
Yeah. And now we can get super duper high with Plant Man.
Why would we get high with Plant Man?
Because there's springs in his level.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were making a weed joke or something. I was just like, okay, there are weeds there, but they look like weeds or grass or whatever, but
To be fair, Plantman looks like the kind of guy who might well be a stoner.
Yes.
Possibly.
All the flower power shit, that's what he looks like.
He looks like a shroom.
also those fuck off robots are the basic equivalent to the jumpy ones from every Mega Man game.
Yeah, there's always like one kind of robot like that, isn't there? That just exists to be huge.
I was just about to shoot Eddie.
He just wanted to give you an item. He's trying
Also
to help.
Harambe!
No.
Harambe.
Just fuck off.
Oh my god, we have to shoot Harambe.
Oh,
I feel like a
no.
monster.
this is Harambe's mecha form, and this is like his practice, because this time he can stand up against the bullets. Like you saw, he managed to take loads of them there.
Yeah.
You know, this is like advanced
training
Harambe.
him.
Yeah.
This isn't even my final form.
Anyway, the spring sections can be kind of irritating, not gonna lie.
The thing you have to learn is that you have to actually... The thing is, it's not a timing thing, you just have to hold the button.
Yeah, but still, when there's enemies shooting at you and there's little you can do if you're in midair and you see it.
Yeah, if you're over a pit and you get hit, you're dead.
Oh, Harambe's back!
More
Hooray.
Harambe. I wish Harambe was back in real life.
Of course you do.
Day.
Of course, everyone does. Now, can we just please drop this forever? I mean,
Until
in the
Donkey
next
Kong
couple.
Country.
Shh, shush. No one's supposed to know about that yet. But in any case, yeah, I don't care for the springs too. But otherwise, this is a good level.
This is the irritating part.
Oh yeah,
I need to stress, I absolutely love the fucking soundtrack to this game. It's way better than all of 4 and all of 5, in my opinion. It's just great. It's one of my favorite NES soundtracks ever.
it's pretty
And
good.
I do find it cool how they have these flowers with, like, health pellets, too. They're pretty cool.
That's a nice touch. But honestly, I don't think anything can beat Mega Man 3's soundtrack. That's just perfection for me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, to me, like, 6, it's an okay soundtrack when I listen to it, but like with what I said in 4 and 5, I don't really remember any of the songs outside of the game.
I do.
Yeah, well, it's just, again, it doesn't have the same charm to me that, like, 1, 2, and 3 have musically.
This one, to me, it does. Like, I see where you're coming from, kind of, but I still just think this is a brilliant soundtrack and I love it to death. Maybe it's because I, like, used to always listen to it on my way to and from school.
Yeah, fucking nerd.
Fuck you.
I think that just in general, Mega Man music is good to listen to. I haven't heard a single song that I don't particularly like. Like, even if I don't remember what that song is later, or even if I don't find it particularly memorable, I've never heard a Mega Man song that sounds bad. Granted, I haven't played the later games, so that may change.
You haven't
but
played
for now-
X3.
Oh, I was thinking more 8. Like, some of the songs are just really too upbeat for their own good.
Also, Plant Man is easy. You just have
Yeah.
to jump over his shield and sort of avoid him, but you're not gonna get hit, even if you're not save stating like a bitch.
Yeah, it's still
Unless you're
rather...
even, of course.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even game over to this guy.
Yeah, you didn't know that? Flame was watching me doing it, and he spazzed out as soon as I did. It was not a fun experience. And anyway, we get Pink Guy again. Hooray!
Yay,
Hey.
Pink Mega Man.
Hey, I like Filthy Frank. Woo.
It looks like he's wearing pink pantsuit.
He just looks fabulous.
He looks so fabulous. And now we get to display our fabulousness against,
In America.
yes.
Also, I can't remember what country Plant Man's supposed to be.
I think, Brazil.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's weird where they place these enemies or bosses in, and honestly, doesn't really matter much.
I like the look of this level. This level looks really cool to me.
It has the
Right.
fake parallax scrolling.
Well, it's not just that. It's like the sprite work in the like dirt sections and that. It just looks really cool. I think it looks a lot more detailed than a lot of the earlier games.
It does, yeah. Also, I like how the first thing we see in the America stage are guns.
Topical.
Perfect. Well, always topical, but yeah.
Yeah, the met. What do they call? What is that thing?
Metals.
Okay, well, no, not metals. I meant that specific thing where all the metals are staying in.
The metal dispenser.
I might as well. Yeah, I don't particularly care for that one. I just find it for a bit of a pain to deal with, but still, they're full of metals, so I have to love them.
Okay, this is not me bullshitting. I swear I did not like save state with the eddies at all. I just got lucky.
Well, I mean, like, if you're going for a perfect one, you don't really need any of the items it's going to give you anyway. But this outside section looks amazing, by the way. I like the colour of the purple in the background, and especially like the last screen we're on, where you can see like the sun, like going down in the background. That looks really fucking amazing.
Yeah. They reuse this mechanic a lot, to be honest. So in some of the later stages, we're going to see in the next episode too, like the sunset purplish sky thing. It's not a knock against it. It still looks gorgeous, but it's just like they kind of used it a bit more than they probably needed to.
Yeah, maybe, but it's, like, I kind of don't mind that much. It's like I'll take cool looking outside places over every level being a fucking base any day.
Flame doesn't seem to like his bases at all.
I can't help. I'm a bit of a bassist.
Yeah. So interesting thing about Mega Man 6. It's, well, a lot more open than any of the other games in the series. I think I've said that some other game was open, but I was lying back then. This, like, in order to get like certain items, you have to go to different paths, routes, essentially. Yeah. And then there's the like sections here, like little mini rooms where you can get items like this.
It's the equalizer. It basically lets you pick up the blue energy pellets and not have to choose your weapon every time, so it saves you that hassle.
Why are you going the long way?
What? No, I had to go that way because I had to go back that way because I'm going to the alternate path to fight the Robot Master for the beat parts.
Nah, fair.
Yeah.
I decided I'd do it in one run rather than repeat the level.
Yeah,
fair enough. I like the design of the kind of part before the boss as well. I like these pipe-looking things, the detail on them.
This game just looks great for NES. It's a good show. I think this game is like a very nice farewell to the NES era in a way.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it was released in late 93 in Japan and early 94 in America. And I think the last NES game was Wario Woods, which was released in late 94. So, yeah, definitely a good send-off. And Tomahawk Man, he's an okay boss. Bit jumpy, but yeah.
I'm surprised he's not some big fat man with, like, guns and shit. Spewing shit about his Second Amendment.
Oh no, he just throws burgers at people.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't want to get too carried away with our stereotypes now, would we?
No, we wouldn't, because then we might get run down by a massive 4x4.
Indeed we will. And now that we've gotten the Silver Tomahawk, easily the best weapon in the game, we can continue on with more Robot Masters in the next episode.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey!
We did it.